The whole prison and their interrogators were deeply shaken and impressed by their courage and deep faith in the face of death. For legendsoffaith.org, I'm Rob Cutter. Sophie grew up in a small town in Germany. Her father was the mayor of her hometown, and her mother was a nurse. Her family were devout Christians, a foundation that would later strengthen her extraordinary resistance against the Nazi regime. Initially swayed by nationalistic fervor, she and her brother soon saw the brutal realities of Hitler's Germany, leading them to a path of resistance. While studying at the University of Munich, Sophie and her brother became exposed to the intellectual movements fueling resistance. This was where the White Rose bloomed, a group committed to opposing Hitler with words and non-violent action. Recognizing their moral obligation driven by faith and a deep understanding of justice, they felt compelled to take action. The White Rose began distributing leaflets, challenging the German public to recognize and oppose the atrocities of their government. Their words, infused with Christian principles, resonated as a clear and compelling call for justice. Every leaflet they distributed was a risky venture with their lives. Yet Sophie and her brother Hans, propelled by strong convictions, persisted. Their writings went beyond mere politics. They were spiritual declarations, grounded in a belief in the sanctity of human life and the moral duty to protect it. Their dangerous campaign of resistance stood as a symbol of hope and moral bravery. Unfortunately, the story took a tragic turn when Sophie and Hans were arrested by the Nazis. Their trial was swift and the sentence brutal. The siblings were immediately transferred to a prison where they were allowed a brief visit with their parents. They wept and embraced one final time with their parents. Her father was overheard saying how proud he was of both Sophie and Hans. The whole prison and their interrogators were deeply shaken and impressed by Hans and Sophie's courage and their deep faith in God, even in the face of death. As Sophie neared her fate, her final words to her executioner were, "God, you are my refuge for all eternity." Shortly after, her brother Hans would undergo the same execution. The story of Hans and Sophie Scholl serves as a timeless reminder of the power of faith and conviction. Their legacy continues to inspire new generations to stand against injustice and tyranny. Their actions and the ultimate sacrifice they made are a testament to the strength of the human spirit, guided by profound faith and moral clarity. For more stories like this, visit us at legendsoffaith.org. Thanks for watching the Legends of Faith channel. Please help us create more videos by clicking on the donation link below. Thank you, and see you next time on the channel.